Hi everyone, this is Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations. Today is Monday. Oh my gosh, I had to think about that. Monday, the 26th of January, and the sun is shining. Oh my gosh, you guys, the sun is shining. It is very misleading. We are at negative 15 right now. So, and we've got our side of town got 8 inches of snow. If you guys got, oh my gosh, just stay warm. It is freezing outside. So, yeah. And you know, 8 inches is really not a lot for us, but we have been hit with so much snow already in the last, I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 weeks. I feel like all those mild winters are being caught up like in like all at once. It's just crazy. You might hear some noise because I got some shoveling going on outside so we can get the driveway cleared off and my car's cleared off. And holy moly, it's been crazy. I actually got some crocheting done. Definitely not as much as I had hoped because we kind of just played around and watched goofy movies and played a card game and, you know, just kind of goofed off, and it was nice. And Jordan came over to visit on Saturday, and then she went home probably an hour after it started snowing. So it's a good thing she did go home, or she would have been stranded here. Not that she would have minded. We already had the guest room downstairs ready for her. So, but yeah, it was a really nice weekend. We got to have some fun, and Jack, unfortunately, he had to work, and then after the snow hit on Saturday, he had to go in on Sunday because a lot of the coworkers live out of town. So, and the side roads are horrible. They don't get to the side roads anytime soon. It takes them a few days after a large snowfall like this one. So anyway, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. I am drinking black coffee today. There's no cream. I'm trying to if I have a second cup of coffee a day, because this is number 2, I don't put any cream in it at all. So even though it's sugar free, I just, trying to change things up a bit. I don't know. I am down 6 pounds, so excuse me. Excuse me. So I am excited about that. But it's a slow progress, right? Process. I mean, it takes I feel like no time at all to put it on, but taking it off, it's like torture, but rewarding. This is banana latte. It's something banana cream latte. I had it before. Chris sent it to me, and I don't know who sent it to me this time. I don't think it was Chris, but thank you because it's delicious. I love having a variety. Oh, it's so great. And earlier today, I had pecan pie, which was really good too. All right. Man, I don't even know where to start. Okay, I do know. I will tell you admin stuff that the links to my media is going to be in the description box below. I have a Facebook page that is a private group, so you're going to have to answer one question in order to get in. Very easy. It's just to make sure that you're human and not a robot. In this day and age, it's just really important that we get that done. Also, I've got my Etsy shop listed below. I'd love it if you guys could go over and favorite some items because it really does help find me. And if you know of anyone else that you're even interested in, even if you haven't purchased anything from them, go over there and show them some love and, like a few of their items as well, or favorite them. I think it's favorite on Etsy because it really does help find us. And I would appreciate that as well. Let's see. So yeah, so I put a picture up on, I don't think it was Facebook. I think it was TikTok or something, or Instagram. and there's a bin of yarn in my living room right now. That's the only thing I have yarn in. I said I was going to try to keep it to one bin, because when I knew all this snow was coming, I just wanted to fill up my living room. I had one bin. I've got one small bag of fluff, and I only made one item. Nope, two plushies. That's it. Just two. Everything else is a non-plushie. But I am preparing for my market, which is actually on Valentine's Day. My daughter did not have a fit. If you are new to my channel, my oldest daughter, Jessica, was born on Valentine's Day. So even though she's going to be 41, you guys, 41. I can't even say that with a straight face. But, so even though she's going to be 41, she still likes to see and talk to her mama. So I get it. But I told her, I said, it's a short one. It's over at 2 o'clock. So we'll still get to see her on her birthday. And let's see. Oh man, there was just so much going on. I was just wanting to make sure. If it pops in my head, I'll let you know. I did receive the box. So Nancy, if you're watching, I got the box. It's here. Yay. And I have your tracking number because I had packaged your box already. So I will email that to you because I've got your email. So I'll send you an email with that. What else? I think that's it. I think we've got all the swapping done. If anyone has missed anything, I had a few of you reach out to me. I'll be taking care of you today. For tomorrow, I've got one person so far. Let's see. So Jill, I got you. Ew, who else? I think I've got everyone else, but if not, just let me know because I can always go back and check. If you are on the list to receive a package and you haven't received it yet, I'll check the tracking for you. So just let me know. Okay, I think that's it. I do. So, have you noticed something different? Still not sure if I like it, but it looks so much better. So what I did, let me kind of move over here. So the yellow was here. So I moved the yellow there. And then what was here was all my Bernat, the velvet yarn. That's what these two are. No, that's wrong. Wait, these three. So these are all Bernat velvet yarn. And that's what I use to make scrunchies with. I don't even know if I've made something. If I want something smaller, like a plushie for, I don't know, because I still use my bulky yarn. But I have been known to make other things with this. But 90% of the time, it's a scrunchie. So, yeah. So what I'm trying to do is use up, because I've got 2 layers of the Juicy Couture. So I'm just working on this layer right here. I mean, it's not like it's in the way, but there's just so much of it. And I really needed to make more yarn or more scrunchies anyway. So I pulled a bunch from there, put it in my basket. The basket has like purples and white and pink and coral and, you know, just variegated Valentine themed colors. So I was just going to make a bunch of things with Valentine's, and then I started making one item and then just kept going. So, so there's that. And then I made something totally off the wall. I was wearing a hat, and I thought, you know, someone kept asking me about this hat. What do I have that I can make? And I thought, well, I need to make a balaclava because I wanted to make another one. My really, really good friend, they actually used to be our preacher and preacher's wife and their family before they moved back to Michigan. Hi, Claire. Hi, Josh. But her son, her oldest son, asked me to make him a ski mask because he's learning to ski in camo colors. So I got my yarn ready. I haven't started anything yet, but I will be making him one and shipping that off tomorrow. So if I can get a video, I'm sure I can, I just don't know when, but I'll get a video in and show you guys the end result when I'm finished, because he is 12 years old. And so I'll be sure to get that sent out. But when I was making this, when I was, you know, doing the hat, and then he called about that, I thought, I'm going to make one because a lot of people made some comments about, oh my gosh, I love your hat. Where'd you get that? So here's the hat. It's this one right here. This is the one I wore. I think I wore it in like 2 or 3 videos. But this is the hat, and the pattern is, and it's actually a messy bun hat. I like to wear it around the house to get, to keep my head warm. So I do have one that isn't, but I can't find it anywhere. It was blue. I had a blue one, I had a black and white one, and a red and white one. And I sold the black and white one because I put a really cute button of Jack Skellington on it, and someone purchased it. But this is it. And this is actually, I did this. I actually put a ponytail holder on it because I wanted to make a bunch of these for a show, which I did, and this one was the only one left, and I really liked it because I'm like, oh, it's got browns and blacks, so I'm just going to take it because it'll go with anything. So I kept this one for me, and this is Fiber Spider's tutorial, and I'll have it linked in the description box below. Excuse me. It is super easy, and once you get past the increases, then you just go front post and back post all the way around. Now I love a front post and back post. And I made a bunch of these, and then I just didn't make a lot of them because sometimes it becomes monotonous and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm tired of doing front post, back post. But I love the result, and it's such a good stretchy hat, and I've got such a big head. So, I mean, I feel like I do. Hopefully it'll shrink as I lose a little bit of weight. But I also started chair yoga. Oh my word. Just saying. Just saying. And again, it's so much easier to put it on than take it off. Okay? It's just easier. So I got some yarn. I made a hat while I was watching, we call them The Boys. I don't know if anybody watches BBC or, what else was it on? It was on BBC to begin with because they were Top Gear first, and then they were the Grand Tour. But, so yeah, it was Top Gear. So we like watching that show. Jack is really into cars. You got to find some common ground in a marriage. So I started watching it with them because I'm like, ugh, another show about cars. But it was really fun. They go on adventures and they pick cars, all models. It's just really neat. And they ended their collaboration time. I think it was like 22 or 23 years. So 2025 was their last collaboration doing the Grand Tour after, I don't know, 5 seasons, maybe 5 or 6 seasons. But we still like to go back and watch them because they're just so entertaining. Oh my gosh. And they're all British. It's just hilarious. So when we were watching that, I went ahead and I pulled Red Heart Ombre yarn. I guess it's just a gray one, but I made a gray one. And again, this is from Fiber Spider. I don't know what I was about to say, but that wasn't it. I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right. Excuse me. Anyway, Fiber Spider. I'll link it below. It's super, super quick, you guys. And this will probably go to Jack because when it's cold outside, he still has to go in and out of his store. And I like for him to have several options when it comes to hats. He doesn't like the full mask because it's hard for him to speak when he's got, when he's with a customer or whatever. So I'm going to have him try that on. I tried it on my head already, and I know my head's bigger than his, so whatever. Next, I got a bunch. Okay, I got 4 there, 3 here, and oh my gosh, I can't believe I got 5 out of this one. Oh, nope, there's 5 out of that one, and then I got this one. Okay, so now I got that. So because I have a Valentine's Day event, I started market prepping. I did not market prep plushies. Not yet. I will. It's on my list. I showed you guys my list. I showed you my list of all the stuff I had planned that I wanted to make. Is that the right list? I got to make sure. Yep, that's the one. So there's a lot of ideas on here, but will I get to all of them? Probably not, but I at least got to get some stuff made up, right? Not everything, again, not everything is going to be Valentine's Day themed, but I want to have at least like half of my table for Valentine's Day, because I know a lot of people are like, ugh, it's just Valentine's Day. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? It's been an awesome day for me throughout my adult life. So for me, it's really special. But I know that some people just, like, ugh. So the other side of the table is just going to be for my regular plushies, regular colored scrunchies, regular, just normal colors other than pinks and reds and purples and all that stuff. So what I initially did was I initially got the pink diamond out of the thing here. I picked, like I said, I picked several. That's pink diamond right there. And I don't know where you can find these. I think the prices of these are absolutely ridiculous now because you cannot find them at Joann Fabrics. So I'm really glad that I bought what I could find either online or in store, because what I have, that's all I have left now, my Juicy Couture. I used to make plushies with them, and then when I started making scrunchies, I just thought, oh yeah, I'll just make scrunchies with this until, they're gone. And even though these are great colors, I really have to check and see, because I've got plenty of blue. I don't have any red. I don't have any, well, I've got one white and 2 shades of pink, but if they have other colors, I might have to really consider, getting some of those colors when I run out of my Juicy Couture, because they just make such a pretty scrunchie. And also, I know I bought like several of the yarn at Temu or Shein. I haven't in a while because I just want to use all this up. I mean, I'm trying to get this place organized. I don't want to get a bunch of yarn. The yarn that I've ordered is yarn that I'm either going to use right away, share with my granddaughter, or, I know where it's going to go. So, because, once the shows start, I feel like they're just like, oh, I got a show. Oh, a week. Oh, I got another show. You know what I mean? They're like going to be a constant. So this is pink diamond. Now, normally I get only 4 out of here. Normally it's 4, right? So here are the 4 that I got. And then look, I had enough. It's really weird because this was a skein that I got from there. And it's the same way I make my scrunchies. So, So I didn't have enough for a full scrunchie. So with this one, I just did trebles all the way around. I did not start with half double crochet. I just tied it off and then just started doing treble until I got really good and fluffy. Sorry, I dropped it. So it's little, but you know what? We've got little ones. We've got little girls. So it's still good and stretchy. So I've made one of those in that small one, but then all the rest, and I just love how they look on your wrist. But so all the rest are half double crochet and then a treble in each half double crochet. Like not a treble, but 3 of them. So 3 triple crochets in each half double crochet. Okay? So I got 4 of those plus that one. So 5, 4.5 of the pink diamond. Okay. Then I made 3. I did not have 4 because the skein was not a full one. So I was able to get 3, and this is just red, I believe. Just red. But they're so pretty. And then I had just enough left over, and I made a plushie. So I made a little mini octo with it, with the yarn that was left. So I was able to get 3 scrunchies and a little octo out of that one. So I can tell you I will be getting 4 of these because in the living room, I've got the 4th one on the hook right now. And this is Coral Haze, which is another really pretty one. And it's the sparkle. You can see there's little sparkles in there. So it's Coral Haze Sparkle. There are those. And then the last one is, which one's this? This one is called, hold on, Free Love. Perfect, right? So, Free Love. I did kind of the same thing with the other one. I got 4. Man, this is such a pretty pink. So I got 4 of the Free Love, the ones that I normally make, half double crochet, and then 3 trebles in each one. And then I had enough for another little small one. It's not as, see how fluffy? No, that's not it. Oh my gosh, let me look. No, that's definitely not it. Now I just had that little thing. Where'd it go? Here it is. So that's kind of cool because then these can be sold as a set for a little bit smaller or a little bit less. I don't know, but because I mean those look really pretty together. So yeah, I was able to get 4 scrunchies that I normally make, and then plus a little one. And this is such a pretty color. So I got 4 of these as well. So, okay, so 3. Man, I feel like they're just like jumping out at me, man. This is not cool. It's not fun at all. All right, 3, 6, 10, 11. All right, so I got 15 done, and I got to do some, I don't know if I have cream. Yeah, I've got the cream color, which I think is called Angel. I've got the velvet. It's like a purplish kind of color. I want to get that one as well. And see, I've got that green. I don't know what the green's called. And then I have a darker pink, which looks like bubblegum, but I have no idea what I would have to go and look. I'll show you when I make something. And then the only other plushie that I made over the weekend was this. Now, I'm still not sure about it because you can barely see the eyes because it's so busy. This is that yarn that Rose ordered some, and then I thought, oh man, I got to get some of that. It is the blanket. Oh man, it used to come in a big cake. It'll pop in my head as soon as I leave, or as soon as I am off of here. But anyway, it made it made this, and I thought, isn't this cute? And now, like I said, you can barely see the eyes because there's so much going on here, but I really like it. And I need more stingrays. And instead of using black, I just used the little bit of the tail that was left over. Instead of tucking it in, I said, I got enough to make him a smile. So I made him a smile. So, I don't know, 17 items over the weekend. I guess that's not bad. I mean, let's be honest, the scrunchies don't take that long, but I feel accomplished. That's the most I've crocheted in a minute. It's been a while since I really been able to get so much done. So I'm very, very excited about that. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, I have so much to show you, I feel. So I got all that done. I ordered some yarn from Crystal at Bag O' Day. I may have already told you about this, but she had a hank of yarn, and guess what it's called? Go ahead, guess what it's called? Starry, Starry Night by Van Gogh. Yes. Then I found some yarn here. I'll pull, when everything comes, I will show you, because I know it's getting down to today's already the 26th. So we got 5 days, actually 6, usually around the 2nd. And I will announce the new one, but I'm going to try to do this one on the 1st because February is such a short month. But, you know, I feel like, you know, we still have 3.5 weeks if I do it on the 2nd or the 3rd of February, announce the winners and the new cow. Not the new cow, the new painting. We would still have plenty of time. So I went ahead and ordered it, and I believe her name was Emily. If I got your name wrong, I am so sorry, but you know who you are. You sent me an email and you were like, hey, did you realize that Crystal has yarn for the Starry Night? I'm like, no. And I've got my gradient yarn from Crystal coming from Mary Maxim because it was on sale for like $5 and some change, a little less than $6. So I finally ordered some more because the first order was canceled and I got really frustrated. But when I saw that it was on sale and I got the shipping, I was like, yep, I'm going to go ahead and order what I need. And one of them I will show you. I'm going to make a bolero for Abigail. She wants another bolero made. So, but anyway, I have 3 yarns now to show you because I've got one that's wool. I don't know how that one snuck in there. This was yarn that I ordered. So I must have had it in the back of my head because it has the Starry Night colors in it, but it's called like Blue Skies or something. I don't know. I was looking at the paper when we were moving things around. I thought this just might work. And then that, the color that someone showed, on our Facebook page, she had it from Hobby Lobby. I believe it was called Amber Storm, Amber, something Amber, and it has all the colors in it as well. I have 2 of those. I have 2 skeins. So we're gonna have to make a decision soon. But once I get that, I think it's already in, but of course, you know, I've got like 8 inches of snow and I haven't left the house since it snowed. Jack's actually in my Tucson today because it sits higher up and it's all-wheel drive. So when he gets home, we'll go to the post office and pick that up because tomorrow I would love to show you the 3 different types of yarn. I still have no idea what I'm going to make. It'll actually be something quick since we're kind of running out of time right now. But don't forget, if this is something that you want to join in, you've got about 6 more days, maybe 7. So I'll say a week from today. You need to show me the yarn you're using. I want to see your whip. And then I want to see the finished object that you, once you were completed with it, or once you have completed it, send me a picture. And that's only if you don't have Facebook. If you have Facebook, by all means, post it on Facebook because everyone would love to see your work. I just think it's so incredibly awesome to see what people come up with. I mean, you guys are just blowing me away. There was like this beautiful granny square. There was, oh, what else? We've had plushies already. I believe a shawl is being made. Just some amazing stuff. A blanket. Ah, you guys are so good. All right. So now, now we are going to open up the box that I got from Miss Nancy. And get that taken care of. You're going to hear, but I think I'm going to... Well, maybe not. It looks like you're going to hear a lot of noise. Let me just try to get it, cut it with these scissors here. Oy. Did everyone get as much snow as they were supposed to get? Ours said 6 to 8, so we were right at the 8 amount. But some places in town did only get 6 inches of snow, so. And that's, you know, that's fine with me. All right. Okay. Oh, I love that already. Look at that envelope. That's beautiful. All right. And again, this is from Nancy. Just ripping it up. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. There's something in here. Okay. With caring thoughts. Aww. That's what she simply sent me. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at how beautiful that is. Wow. Man, that's going in the box because, you know, it's going in the box. I'm just saying. And I've got some stickers. Oh, yeah, I'm showing the stickers. Hold on a minute because there's a beautiful pin in here as well. Look at that. That is going on one of my bags. I love that. Gorgeous. Hooked on crochet. That is for sure. Crochet all day. Yeah. Ooh, I like that one. And then the heart. My logo used to be a heart. I still have it on some of my stuff. I'm sure you've seen it. But was a heart with a crochet hook going through it. I crocheted so I don't so I don't choke people. Don't talk to me. I'm counting. I say that a lot. Jack was like, "Ooh, sorry," because I'll just like cut him a look. And I'm like, can't you see that I am busy right now? And that's the look. I don't have to say it. Oh, I like that one too. These are really nice stickers. Where'd you get these stickers, Nancy? I got to get some. I have to get some. I love sending stickers to everyone that purchases from me. I'm really low on my my Shrek. I've been making a lot of Shrek hats after Christmas. It's weird, but I'm almost out of my Shrek stickers, so I really got to get busy and get some Shrek stickers made. What is this thing? It's like, something's going on. Ugh. Don't have time for that right now. Okay, sorry. Okay. Ooh, I got some McAfee breakfast blend, French vanilla. Ooh, and one of my favorites, caramel macchiato. Yay! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, that sticker and those stickers, or the pin and the stickers. Awesome. Oh, is that just like a thing? Okay. Thanks so much, Nancy. Thanks to everyone who swapped with me. I really appreciate it. And gosh, aside from something else that was really important that I needed to discuss, or that I don't need to discuss it with you, but that I needed to say, that's all I've got for you. Not enough, right? Don't you just want to go and make some scrunchies now? I mean, all of them together. Hold on. Before I tell you, before I talk to you some more, let me see. Look at that. That's the same one. I wanted the coral. So, look at that. That's just, they're beautiful. They're so pretty together. So, yeah. So anyway, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. If today, the 26th, is your birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you both and congratulations. I hope you guys are staying warm and safe. I know that we had a huge storm. I think they said on the news, and I might have mentioned it, that it was more than a 2,000 mile span. Excuse me. And a lot of people got ice and sleet. I don't mind the snow when it could potentially be ice and sleet, because that's very, very dangerous. So just stay as safe as you possibly can. I know a lot of people are out of power, and it's just, the storms can be horrendous. So I hope you are keeping busy while you're staying safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully I'll have some more items to show you, and then when that yarn gets here, when I go to, we'll go to the post office, because I went to my post office box. So when I get the yarn from Crystal, and then my Mary Maxim yarn, I think they just sent that. I don't want to wait. That's not even part of the cow. But the 3 yarns that I will have when I pick up from the post office, that's going to be a video, because you guys need to see it, because I am so torn. I don't know what I'm going to use. I wanted to make a shawl. Then I thought, oh, maybe a bolero. Then I thought, oh, I have enough for a jacket with the wool yarn, because I've got 4 skeins of those in a bag. I think it's only like 600 yards, though. They're like really little, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. You'll have to help me decide. Anyway, have a good rest of your day. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching my channel and supporting me, even when, I'm MIA for a couple of days. I appreciate all the comments that you guys are sending and all the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wouldn't be getting on here all the time if I didn't know that you guys were on the other end of this, supporting. And I'm I'm just a gal wanting to retire in the next year or two, which will be early. We're in our late 50s, and I just want to be able to retire and have some fun making videos and crocheting items and showing them to you at that time, because then this will become full-time for me once I do quit. But right now, the way it's looking, the countdown is 48 months. So 48 months, and then I will be retiring. So we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys when I see you. Thanks again so much for watching. Bye for now.